Having trouble getting your client data out of Jobber? Stick around because, in this video, we're diving deep into the surprisingly simple process of exporting your clients from Jobber, ensuring you have your valuable customer information exactly where you need it, whenever you need it. Let's face it, your client list is the lifeblood of your business. It's not just names and addresses. It's relationships, service history, and the foundation of your future growth. And while Jobber is fantastic for managing those relationships day to day, there are plenty of reasons why you might want to extract that data. Maybe you're looking to integrate with another marketing platform, conduct a specialized analysis in a spreadsheet, prepare for a migration to new software, though we hope you're loving Jobber, or simply create an external backup for peace of mind. Whatever your motivation, knowing how to confidently export your client data is a crucial skill for any Jobber user. It gives you control, flexibility, and the power to leverage your client information beyond the confines of a single platform. Now, before we jump into the step-by-step, let's quickly touch upon the why in a little more detail. Imagine you want to send out a highly targeted email campaign to clients who received a specific service last year. While Jobber has some great communication tools, exporting that segment allows you to use more advanced email marketing platforms with sophisticated automation and tracking. Or perhaps you're working with a business analyst who needs raw data to identify trends in customer acquisition or service popularity. Exporting to a CSV file makes that data readily available for their powerful spreadsheet tools. And of course, the ultimate peace of mind, having a regular backup of your client data independent of any cloud service. It's like having an insurance policy for your most valuable business asset. All right, enough with the preamble. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. The process of exporting clients from Jobber is remarkably straightforward, designed to be intuitive even for those who aren't particularly tech-savvy. You won't be sifting through obscure menus or writing complex code. Jobber has made it accessible, and we're going to walk you through each click. First things first, you'll need to be logged into your Jobber account. Make sure you have the appropriate permissions to access and export client data. If you're an administrator or have been granted full access, you're good to go. If you're on a more restricted user role, you might need to check with your account administrator to ensure you have the necessary privileges. Once you're in, navigate to the Clients section. You can usually find this in the left-hand navigation menu. This is where all your client information resides, from their contact details to their job history. Once you're on the Clients page, you'll see a list of all your active clients. At first glance, it might seem like there's no obvious export button. But don't worry. It's there, cleverly integrated into the interface. What you're looking for is typically an Actions button or a small gear icon, or sometimes even a three-dot menu, usually located near the top right of the client list. Clicking on this will reveal a drop-down menu with several options. Among these options, you'll find the Export feature. Upon clicking Export, Jobber will present you with a few choices regarding the format of your export. The most common and universally compatible format is CSV, which stands for comma-separated values. This is essentially a plain text file where each piece of data is separated by a comma, making it incredibly easy to open and manipulate in spreadsheet programs like Microsoft Excel, Google Sheets, or Apple Numbers. You might also have the option to export as an XLSX file, which is the native Excel format. While this can be convenient if you're primarily an Excel user, CSV offers maximum compatibility across different platforms and software. For most purposes, we recommend sticking with CSV. Once you select your desired format, Jobber will then ask you to confirm your export. Depending on the size of your client list, this process can take anywhere from a few seconds to a couple of minutes. Jobber will generate the export file in the background. You'll typically receive a notification within Jobber, or in some cases, an email to the address associated with your Jobber account, letting you know that your export is ready for download. This is a great feature, especially for larger datasets, as it means you don't have to sit and wait for the process to complete. You can continue working in Jobber while your export is being prepared. Once the export is complete, you'll be provided with a download link. Clicking this link will initiate the download of your client data file to your computer. The file will typically be named something like clients.csv or clients.xlsx, though the exact name might vary slightly. Make sure you note where the file is being saved on your computer so you can easily locate it later. It's a good practice to create a dedicated folder for your business data exports to keep everything organized. Now, let's talk about what's in that exported file. When you open the CSV or XLSX file in your chosen spreadsheet program, you'll see your client data neatly organized into columns and rows. Each row will represent a single client, and each column will represent a specific piece of information about that client, such as their name, address, phone number, email, and any custom fields you've created in Jobber. This structured format makes it incredibly easy to sort, filter, and analyze your data. You can quickly identify clients in a specific city, group them by service type, or even calculate the number of clients acquired in a given period. The possibilities for analysis are extensive once you have your data in a spreadsheet. One crucial tip: once you've downloaded your export, it's always a good idea to open it up and just do a quick spot check. Scroll through a few rows, check a few columns, and make sure everything looks as expected. Are all the client names there? Are the addresses correct? Does the formatting look right? This quick verification can save you a lot of headaches down the line if there was an unforeseen issue during the export process. While Jobber is incredibly reliable, a quick check is always a smart move. Another important consideration when exporting client data is data privacy and security. Your client data is sensitive, and it's essential to handle it with care. When you export this information, you are temporarily moving it outside of Jobber's secure environment. Make sure you store the exported file in a secure location on your computer, ideally on a drive that is encrypted or password protected. If you're sharing this data with team members or third-party services, ensure they also adhere to strict data privacy protocols. Always be mindful of data regulations like GDPR or CCPA if they apply to your business and client base. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.